Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to what I think is probably going to be the final of our RimWorld series. Although I say that, are we due for another raid? Not quite yet. We got a trade caravan that should be coming, delivering some more steel onto us. We got 3 mineers going on. We've got everything we need currently to go and complete this step of the Arco Nexus, and we're not going to go to the credits on this one. Habilis has got a mood inspiration. Oh, how lovely. But I want everything to be paved. That's my victory condition here. We've got our RimMart basically set up. Is this thing still keep monument 3.7 days? Because we could clear this out, but then we would just have to pave it. I might not worry about it. We could repurpose this for a different room, an extra warehouse. Same thing with some of this. That's not going to matter. We got some visitors who are buying things, which is good, giving us a bit more silver that we're going to use to buy some steel. This was such a steel poor map. Now, I didn't intentionally take a very flat map. Pods have arrived. You got the Persona Core and a bunch more gold that, as per my recently updated rule set, I'm going to be allowed to sell gold, quote unquote, sell gold to caravans. We're just pretending that it's a way for us to pay for things and to make change is what's happening. We do have to keep this alive, or we will face the wrath of a mechanoid raid, which, I mean, we could use that to summon up some more free steel, but I don't think it's going to be worthwhile necessarily. But yeah, the paving continues to happen. We keep getting some frame rate hits from all these construction jobs. It's a little bit better as some of it is being completed. We're now at a steady 24 FPS as we're trying to work to complete this stuff. And yeah, some of these, I think, because this counts as a wall, I don't think we'll finish this flooring over here, but that's okay. Same thing here. There'll be some areas that we can't finish, and that's totally fine. This is working the way this is. Oh, we actually dipping to negative power? What? You are connected to the grid, right? Wow. I am shooketh that we've somehow managed to go negative power-wise. I mean, admittedly, there's no wind right now and no sun. I'll tell you what, let's go and turn the research desk back off. I don't really care about research right now, other than continuing to find some steel. Supplies for farmers' boulders. Yeah, see, I would love... You gotta come and pick it up. I'm sorry, we don't deliver. We do not deliver. So, we're not going to do that job. So, how much more steel do we think we need? Maybe about 1,500 at this point. Maybe a couple grand. It might not be quite that high, but something like that. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're just going to buy all the steel from the caravan. I think we've got a caravan on the way. Yeah. That's right. We contacted the industrialist people, and we're planning on giving them some gifts. We'll gift them with a bunch of these extra weapons and stuff that just never sell. Or no, the statues. That's right. I was going to do the statues because they're taking up a bunch of awkward floor space. So we'll try to foist as many of them as we can onto them just to try to keep our relationship nice and high. Work these drills. Get the extra steel. Yeah, it's coming along. Look how lovely it's going to look with everything gray. 75 uranium, thanks. Do I still have the job to make some maces? Okay, that's tearing down a thingy. Yeah, make mace job over here. We could also go and just mine out a little bit more uranium. And maybe I will, because, you know, got a lot of people that could probably use some uranium maces. Some more visitors, that's good. Now, that's going to slow down temporarily running the mining drills, but it's going to go really fast. Ooh, look at all these purchases! Look at all these purchases! Yes! Give me that silver. Oh, we're going to be sitting on tons of cash now. Found steel and plasteel underground. We haven't been consuming that much plasteel. Oh, product tester is in labor and needs a rescue. Well, let's gather for birth. We don't have the one flag medical bed now. Good. Get that going on. We'll have one more baby before the end. Habilis is due soon as well. We might be able to avoid the overlap, though. Our very nice hospital. Yeah, I like that. I wonder if we could use some decals and things to identify the hospital. I don't know if we need that. We're fine here. Lots of idlers. Yeah, mining is going. Why does this look so grody? Oh, we do have a little bit of a roof here. That's it. It's just a shading thing. Oh, this is polluted concrete. We did have a waste pack rot out. Okay, that's fine. See, childbirth cancel. We keep seeing this happen, and now you've collapsed again. Not inspect genes. What, I can't start. Oh, no, okay, someone's collecting you again. I think it's they get up for the bad hygiene thing. Healthy childbirth, hooray! Listen, baby, you are going to insert into that pod. Lovely. Bum, 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 bum. Buy more meals for some food. I'm happy that the shopping is going well. Yeah, quite a lot of steel still left to be used over here. And yeah, I do think we've got the trade caravan still going. I think that's what we did at the end of last episode, yeah? So we just have to wait. Because we did the primitives and it turns out they don't bring steel. I hate that some of this is slate. That does annoy me. But what are you going to do, huh? I'm just happy we had enough stone in general. Anyway, I could go and mine out just random limestone. Well, that's marble, but there you go. You get some more blocks, but let's not worry for now. There's our bulk goods trader. It doesn't specify whether it was one that you called or not, but this must be that. But we did get 2 back-to-back traders last time. Unless I called it twice and hadn't recognized it. That's possible. That seems like the sort of thing I would do. Just accidentally call twice. If that's even possible. Okay. I mean, we might still want this and this. But the big thing is we want all this steel. We actually have enough silver just by itself. We've got some reinforced barrels. I could buy more. I don't think that we really need it, but it's tempting. Luciferium powder? Put around the rim of alcoholic drinks. Wow. There's some funny things going on over here. We could consider more neutroamine to make medicine. I've got this gold. I got a ridiculous amount of it. Oops. There we go. We'll do that to get more silver. We're just making change. Get this stuff hauled and put away. Yes, very exciting. We got a decent amount of steel out of it. I mean, not infinite amounts, but still. It'll do. It'll help. And certainly not having to make quite as many components might be good too. Although I don't think we've been making them in a little while. But anything we can do to not use up steel is going to be good. Yeah, so it's in storage, but it's going to get used almost immediately. 200 is almost like this area over here. Shooting friends. All right. Oh, hold on. I want to give you guys gifts. I forgot about that. Because what I want to do is bring up the faction. So the plus 24 gift mode. And I want to offer you... Actually, I could get rid of these body parts finally. But the idea was these statues. Let me start with the cheapest ones because it's clear up the most inventory. Can we see? Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, actually, yeah, we can probably give them all of these because I want up to maybe plus 75. I think, were they at plus 25? They're somewhere near that. They also have some weight limits, but... we could give them random clothing. Let's go with the organs, because again, people don't seem to buy these. Oop. There you go. I think that'll cap you out. Let's gift you that. There you go. Yeah, you're sitting at 100. Would have gotten better prices if I'd gifted them first. You know, it doesn't matter. We still have ridiculous amounts of silver left over. As it turns out. So, that is fine. And they're going to go... Well, some of the people are coming here over here and making some purchases at the same time. Which is grand and lovely. And then, okay, now that I've done that, can I ask for another bulk goods caravan to come? No. Okay, we gotta wait. Okay, cool. Oh, our personal convert power is up, which means we can convert win over here. We can't use the convert ritual. We can do that. Now, watch you, like, bounce back completely. Okay, you haven't bounced back completely in your belief. All right. A little more progress there. Tappa, construction. Grind, mine. Yeah, the mining drills are not fast. But they are a way for us to get some consistent extra steel. We're not going to complain about that they exist, obviously. But do we get a steel deposit inside of walls? That's really convenient. I don't think I'm going to build a fourth drill. I mean, I guess I hesitated for a long time building a third, but fourth, I think, is right out. And not strictly necessary. There we go. Oh, look at this flooring. Yes! Waste pack deteriorated. Again, hopefully outside. Mostly because I don't want any more of the polluted concrete, because it looks bad. And presumably our people walking through this, it's probably not good for them either. Drill, drill, drill. Buy more meals. Yeah, all right, it's coming. Another 100, 400, 600, maybe 800? Well, some of this is already placed. Definitely under 1,000 steel left to complete this. And yeah, some of this we'll just be able to cancel these little squares later, but let's not worry about that now. I guess I could do this one. I don't know if it's like causing some weird like pathfinding attempts to check to see if we can get there. FPS is still sitting around 24, 25. Despite the fact that our construction jobs have gone down. It's just a very busy base with a lot of pawns, especially when we do get some visitors. So it's not ridiculous. Oh, we still had some of these steel gibbet cages. I thought we just deconstructed all those. That's been sitting there for a while. And yeah, I'm happy we cleared some storage. Although it's mostly the ground storage that we cleared up, not the shelves. And I think we still have to wait at least a day, I think, to call them again. So when we checked, it said, what, 1.6 days? It hasn't been that long. I mean, the base is pretty fireproof, although it already was with mostly stone walls in the first place, but now even more so. I mean, at some point, we'd also like to replace the outer walls, although apparently not with limestone, because we are out of that. Yeah, we can just leave a drill in a random location. It'll make chunks for us of some sort of stone. Depends on exactly where it is, and I don't think there's a way for us to preview that. But these people are certainly buying a lot of stuff. 8 meals, 88 silvers. Jeez, that's a lot of fine meals there. And a gift of 18 medicine. That I don't hate at all. Thank you very much. I like the look of our hospital. We don't have the sterile floor over here, but we don't have research going on right now. Anyway, we could build more bots, but I don't think I'm gonna. We're not going to get any of our kids to adulthood, although I think at 7 you do get a growth moment, so you're getting there. Masterwork uranium mace, masterwork cloth pants. What's our wealth at? So this is probably when we were doing the sale here? Or is this when our visitors left? Yeah, we're still over the 350,000. Yeah, we'll just finish paving this. Make sure it's a properly finished corporate product. And then we'll just hit the Arconexus thing. Pick 5 people, which I do have a list. It's going to be Dr. Tech Crafter, which is a little bit of a question mark for me, because this is someone who actually can't fight. But they're really good at crafting, amazing at medical, amazing at intellectual, and God tier social as well, which is going to be really useful. Price point is going to stick around. They're God tier shooter and constructor, and they can also do more social for conversion. I think we're going to grab Kitchen Aid, who can do both farming and cooking, but primarily it was about getting the farming, I think. Rock Gardener, who can mine and farm. And finally, Product Tester, who is an amazing... Oh, 20 Crafter. Does that include a Constructor out of our batch? Oh, yeah, Price Point. Price Point is there for the construction. Yeah. We might be breaking up some pairs. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Corporate doesn't care about that. We're just looking at organizing a group that's ideal for moving on. We could optimize what equipment they put on to bring with them. Like, we could make them go with marine armor, or maybe we want them to wear the best work equipment. I don't think it's going to care, because I don't think we're going to continue this. I'm enjoying it, and we could, but at that point, it would be a repeat of what we've already done, right? The challenge wasn't a conventional challenge here. It was building this up. It was a heck of a lot of fun. We didn't have to go and change our rules to allow the gold. So much silver. What I would have done is I would have increased the hospitality funding sooner, because I hadn't realized how little money people came up with, and I'd forgotten that it was something that we could tune until people reminded me. But yeah, I would have cranked that hospitality purchase thing super duper high to make sure that people were actually buying our goods. Compensated combat. So they would come and attack us, and we get some rewards. And include some legendary stuff, but I don't think we care about that. Just a few little corners to fill out over here. Nearly done. Yeah, currently nothing on this. We could go and change this to be some shelves, but I don't know. I think some ground storage makes sense. Yeah, we never ran the gastronomy restaurant, which I think is okay. Takes a lot of time to do, and it's mostly just kind of a fun little flavor thing. I think it would have been too much of a distraction. A little annoyed that it doesn't quite line up here. I guess actually what I would have done is left an extra gap here. A gap of 3 like I've left in a few other places. And then it would have lined up if I had realized that. It's because I started planning from here. Oh, and that is annoying me a little. Ah, darn. Spray. There we go. A little bit more metal. So actually, furniture, build props, decals. It's called medical. Oh no, there's hospital. Medical hospital. Do you want to use the big ones? Either way is actually centered. Yeah, that looks okay. Or could have used hospital. I don't think we could recolor these, right? I think they're always in gray. Buying simple meals. Yes, I mean, we're not running a restaurant, right? We're selling frozen foods, which I think is way more appropriate. I mean, my local Walmart has like a McDonald's sort of kind of attached to it, right? Not in it, but like attached to it. And I don't think that's really unusual for the bigger versions of things. And so that's why the gastronomy would sort of made a little bit of sense. But yeah, it would have been a very fiddly. A little concerned we haven't been attacked in a bit. We're due. Oh, are we done? Or did we pay everything? Look at this. Oh, how great this looks. Wonderful. Now I'll say everything else in the world. No, that would be a little ridiculous cost-wise. There's something to be said about building a little fire break on the outside, but no, I think strictly within our walls is perfectly good and groovy. Yeah. All right. Well, let's just go and hit accept. And yeah, our list here is just going to be non-alphabetic, so that's a little bit annoying. Dr. Tech Crafter, Kitchen Aid, price point. Oh, it is alphabetical. Never mind. For some reason, I didn't read it. I think because I was thinking of, like, this is Tech Crafter rather than Dr. Tech Crafter. I think that's why I wasn't seeing it as alphabetical. Rock Gardener and Product Tester. That was my plan. 5 people. And then we can bring up to 7 extra items. So we could do something like a full stack of package survival stuff so that we don't die instantly. It'd be nice to have more medicine, actually. And... How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A couple of legendary telescopic batons. Some steel and components to get a start. I mean, this is hardly anything. Really, it's not the timing. I'd want to accumulate a little bit more. But there we go. All is sold. Purchasers are ready. Free to choose where to land next. So yeah, we've just been instructed by headquarters that we are now to go and bootstrap another spot. And we would just choose somewhere else in the world and then go and do that. Ooh, the Roma Sea. I like that. You know, some friendlies around here, but you know what? I still liked it mostly flat. But it was hard to not have the mining. So I don't know what I would do this time. I don't know. We'll probably start with that. Still corporate, still wants us to do this. Oh, I can tweak my ideology before moving? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Even though we're not fluid, we get a chance to make some alterations? Huh. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, is this... Oh, this is part of it, isn't it? With the Arco Nexus, right. Where we go, like, where the map is leading, I think, to this sort of stuff, which we do have to study to move on. But we are going to officially end this series here. I know for a fact there's going to be some more RimWorld coming. Most likely the next one is going to be super minimal mods. I might still have a few for quality of life. I really like the RimHUD UI so that we can see more information about people at a glance. You know, I hate deconstruct or having to melee these things. Although maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll go super hyper vanilla for the next one. I'm not sure. Will I be able to survive without the no authors mod? Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.